Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be creating a compost pile. What is composting? It is a natural process of transforming organic waste with the help of fungi and then bacteria by decomposition. So basically you are adding organic waste or organic matter and then they decompose and turn into a nutrient dense compost for your garden. So you need some materials. The basic ones are green materials, which are the nitrogen sources, and then the brown materials, which are the carbon sources. So the carbon sources can be examples like cardboard, newspaper, papers, dried leaves. There are lots of them. Then they are mostly dry. And then we have the nitrogen sources or materials such as grass clippings, you have weeds, fresh leaves, kitchen scraps, those things that are usually wet. And then we are going to combine this to create a perfect compost pile. So I'm sandwiching between the green materials and then the brown materials. After every layer, you make sure you water it down to help in the decomposition process. Moisture is very important in this process. So as you can see, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to create a sandwich between the brown materials and the green materials. So why should you compost? You composting helps to keep a lot of organic waste out of the landfill, and then it reduces your household waste. It reduces it by a lot of percentages, right? You keeping all those organic waste and then keeping composting it will help you a lot. It also produces a nutrient rich soil amendment for your soil, right? So what I'm adding to this now is the chicken manure. Chicken manure is a nitrogen source. So a nitrogen source that is going to help in the decomposition process. Usually the green materials or the nitrogen sources tend to break down very quickly. That is when the bacteria is acting upon them and they generate heat, and then the heat will also help in the in breaking down the brown sauces. So that is how it's going to be like. So like I said, you after every layer you water. So as you can see me doing, after every layer of browns and greens I water, and we are going to do that till we get to the top. You can add um your kitchen waste to it. We'll be adding that soon. But there are some things you can not add, like oil, milk, fish or meat. You can decompose that separately in a different method, using a different method. But here this one is just a simple setup. So you wouldn't want to attract a lot of pests and other things. So these are green sauces I'm adding to it. We'll sandwich it and water it down till we get to the last part of it. So this is it. The last layer on top should be a brown. I usually put the brown on top and then down, and then it's going to keep the green materials in between them to help in the decomposition process. So after everything, you water it down and then you cover. So like I'm doing, this is the last layer, so I'm giving it all the water it needs, and then I'll cover.